The infamous anti-Semitic Candace Owens recently had a debate between Kozak, a Jewish comedian, and Dave Smith, I believe, actually Jewish as well as very anti-Israel, pro-Palestinian advocate, and he has some crazy, wild views. But Ami made some great points, and I wanted to showcase a clip here where he really left Candace Owens and Dave Smith pretty speechless about the actual obstacle to peace in the Middle East and how you can't continue to blame Israel for your lack of prosperity and your obsession with hating the Jews and terrorism, because at the end of the day, however much grievances and however you were hurt by Israel, meaning supposedly, that does not justify this 75-year jihad against the Jews and against Israel.
In the Islamic world, going back to the beginning, if you go to protests today and you hear chants in Arabic, they're not saying two states side by side, liberation for the West Bank for a free state of Palestine alongside Israel. They're saying Khaybar, Khaybar, Yar Yahud. And what is that reference to? Khaybar, Khaybar, Yar Yahud? The Battle of Khaybar, in which Muhammad came across the Jews and he gave them a choice: convert to Islam or submit and become dhimmis and second-class citizens. And this is what's animated the entire region and the expulsion of Jews throughout all of the Arab countries in the Arab world. And so the need for a sense of Jewish safety in the region, I think, is super important and not to be discounted. And my fundamental point is that I do not think it's occupation that leads to terrorism. It's terrorism that leads to occupation. In other words, the only reason these things perpetuate is because Israel is continually attacked. And if you want the solution to stop, you have to have goodwill on the Palestinian side to commit to not wanting to kill the Jews in Israel and attack them. And I think leaving Gaza in 2005 was a perfect example of that. What did happen? I know you've heard these points before, Dave, that greenhouses and infrastructure were left there. Hamas takes over, kills their political opponents, fellow Muslims, Fatah, and establishes a terrorist statelet using all the international aid and funding to fire rockets and attack at Israel, invade Israel on October 7th, breaking a ceasefire. So accountability, I'm not denying suffering of what you're talking about for local populations, but who's accountable for that? And at a certain point, you can't say Israel is.
All right, hope you enjoyed that clip. For more, subscribe to Jewish Uncensored. If you want to connect with us on social media, go to JewishUncensored.com. And if you want to help us continue making more of these videos, go to buymeacoffee.com/JewishUncensored.